Hi guys, what's going on? As you can see, I've just bought a new pair of trainers and they are the 2017 Climacools. I got these bad boys in coral. All year I've been looking for a pink pair of trainers. I was looking at getting the Pharrell Williams joints. They dropped around the same time. However, I managed to get these a few days early. So they were the same price. I just decided to cop these because I was really interested in the Climacools. I've worn Climacools for about 10 years now. I've always had the old style Climacools, as you can see here, slightly more rounded but square in the back. So I just thought, let me give them a go and kill two birds with one stone. So this is the end result. I've tried them on already and I've walked around the house and I can automatically see some big differences. So in terms of comfort levels, I feel that they're a lot more comfortable than the old pair. However, are they comfortable overall? They definitely need wearing in. So today I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna wear them in for you and we're gonna get up to some other stuff. But yeah, it's really important to see what they're like because I'm really confused about the trainer at the moment. One of the first things that stands out to me is definitely the shape. So if you take the 2017 EQTs, you can see here, the shape is almost identical. If you look at the instep here, you can see there's this cutout. And then if you're looking at them on the Climacool, there's also that same toe box there. And as you go around the front of the two trainers, you can also see similarities. If you look at the cutout here for the ankle, I think you can see this is, I really like this. I like the cutout. I like the comfort of it. It's like they've made one body part here and then they've just inserted, it's like they've molded it to your foot. So you can see here that it's easy to slide on, slide off, and there is some support in the back. So I think that's definitely a win. The build quality is good. The inner sole's stuck in, so it's not removable. But I think the key difference for me that I can notice is the boost. So there's a lack of boost, and I could feel it straight away when walking because I'm used to wearing 3.0 Ultra Boosts. And at the moment, these are, I would argue, these are one of the most comfortable trainers of the year. They're the EQT with boosts. I'd say there's arguably too much boost on this. It's so comfortable in terms of it makes you feel like your foot's so protected. Can you get too much boost? I think what I really mean is when you're walking around, you do feel like your foot is cushioned. If someone was to hit you on the side of the foot, you're protected. This Climacool doesn't have that. However, what I will say is the upper on this trainer is so, look at this, I don't know if you can see here, but it's so comfortable. It feels like you could probably wear this in the winter. So though a Climacool is a summer trainer, obviously you've got the air pockets throughout, 360 degrees. Definitely the upper in this is one of the most comfortable uppers I've felt out there at the moment. For the price, I think it's definitely by far one of the most comfortable trainers in terms of the top. So that might sound confusing, so I'm going to wear it today and help you understand what I mean a little bit more. I think one thing that stands out to me is I feel like if I could create the perfect trainer here from Adidas, I would chop these two in half. So I would have this upper, and then I'll take the boost from this EQT, and together I just think that it'll be the perfect package. So if you haven't owned a pair of boosts yet, it will probably still feel comfortable to you. The problem is, I've been wearing Boost for quite a long time now, so that's the bar, like, set real high. So definitely worth taking a look at. I'm gonna wear this today, but I'm gonna show you a few things in terms of what I mean stylistically and how they are quite similar to the EQT. I think one thing I will 100% say, full disclaimer, I haven't had the normal EQTs without the Boost sole, so I don't know how comfortable they are in comparison to this. I can only assume this is like a EQT without Boost and just some Climacool technology to keep your foot cool throughout the summer. And another thing I really want to show you, obviously, just to compare the two, is the old Climacool that we have here, which is, I say it's about 10 years old now. 2001, so it's like 15 years old, 16 years old now. So this is the old version. The shape hasn't changed much. They re-released them in the past 2 years. It's very similar colorways to what they had originally. Didn't really make any changes. If anything, when they first came back, I thought that they just had a job lot that they couldn't get rid of. So they were just trying to knock them out. Versus obviously the new shape. One thing that stands out to me, so these are $79.99, so these are £80, probably around $100, whereas these are £120 at the moment. How they're justifying that price, I don't know. If you ask me, I'd much rather have the new shape for the cheaper price. Even if they were the same price, so they were both £120 or they're both £70, I would definitely pick up the new pair. I like the look. If you look at the colorways that they have that are similar in both patterns, definitely they look a lot more slick on the new shape. And in terms of the comfort factor, I always felt that on the original Climacool, it was still a bit, the back was very square and bricky. It felt like I was like walking on two separate bricks, and in the bit between down here was just more of a thin support. I hope that makes sense to you. But yeah, it definitely felt like he was on a bit of a balancing act on the old shape, with the core obviously connecting two pieces, whereas with the new pair you've obviously just got one solid bottom. So yeah, if the price point was the same, I'd definitely go for the new. So God knows why the price point is so low on these. So grab yourself 2 pairs of these maybe, or grab yourself a pair of these and a pair of Boost over the old pair of Climacools. I know the retro look is still in for the summer, but it's really not worth it. Not for these. I would definitely, you can still carry a retro vibe with an old school tee, old school shorts, but just have some up-to-date sneaks, definitely. So yeah, that's the comparison between the two, and I'll show you the on feet of them as well. But yeah, let's get to wearing these today. What I mean by the similarities, so if you look at the detail in the trainer here and then versus the Climacool, you can see the toe box there versus the toe box here. If you look at the ultimate shape, it's a very long shoe. So obviously some people have long feet, some people have wide. If you look at this, you can see the tongue here comes apart, so that sometimes offers more comfort, sometimes it offers less support, whereas on the Climacool you're just kind of stuck in there, which is that's what I'm talking about. It's real comfortable in terms of an upper. But if you can see here, just look at it on this one, how my foot's absorbing into the floor, whereas on this you're not getting that. There's no absorption at all into the floor. So if it's comfort you're looking for, I'd say stay with an Ultra Boost. However, if it's something fresh for the summer, a nice summer vibe, all different colours, definitely hit that Climacool. So yeah, I'm gonna go wear these for the day and see how they feel, how they look, and what response I'm getting from everybody. heading to London to get some food. But I suppose there's no better way to test out new trainers than going up and down loads of escalators, walking around London, and then after a good full meal, seeing how I feel, seeing how comfortable they are. So into the review, I suppose. 30 minutes early for dinner, so that means let's go check out some new trainers, maybe our next pair of trainers, eh? This was the pair I was gonna get. Let me know if you think I made the wrong or the right choice. So I just checked out the pink Pharrells, which I was gonna get, and actually in person they were much better pink, like they're a lot lighter, whereas these are quite loud. So maybe I made the wrong decision, who knows. You let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I just made a nice sweet cop. No doubt I'll be unboxing these soon and letting you know how it is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those. I'm surprised these particular trainers were just sitting on shelves when I walked in, so it was just a must cop. So yeah, done that. Now let's go eat. So here's an update on the trainers. First of all, are they the most comfortable trainers I've had on feet this year? No. They're hard, like on the instep. So if you're gonna ask me do I cop or not, I think they're gonna be relegated down to beaters, if I'm honest. And now I've seen the Pharrells, I'm a bit gutted I didn't get them. The problem with the Pharrells were they just look like them trainers that they look dirty even when they're on the shelf. I saw a lot of the white pairs and they did look dirty just sitting on the shelf. And I hate that look where you can't really wear them outside. And in London, all your trainers get dirty easy anyway, so I think that's why I opted for these. But I think they're going to be relegated to beaters or just gym shoes perhaps, and kind of go from there. But I'm at Hawksmoor now, and I'm going to have their interpretation of a Big Mac, so it should be fun. Just got to Hawksmoor, ready for our food. Lighting is poor as hell in here, so I'll keep you updated. Should be tasty. Yeah, I'm back into it. Perfect. Alright, Patrick. Sounds like a plan. Thank you very much for giving me a call. You take care. Cheers. Bye. That is fucking sick. I know, right? I need to order another one. Finish the price, then see you hate it. No. Trust me, it's filling. I need to order another one of these. This is sick. This is amazing.
You have everything that you need to start, yeah?
I don't order another one of these.
I wouldn't do it yet, man. I get for it. Trust me, you will be.
Cool. Okay, thank you. But they stop at 6:30, don't they?
They'll do it.
This is fucking. How have they replicated this? Wow. Even the fries are...
No, they're good.
I just feel like I've gone to a posh McDonald's restaurant.
Basically, this is what it is.
And it feels cleaner.
That it is.
Oh shit.
Amazing. And man, you want to give that some of that stuff as well. It's not got a bone, man. It's just like, oh, that's have a bone.
Those ribs are amazing.
So you vlogged the entire thing?
No, not all of it. Usually I do like a time lapse and then you don't really hear anything or anything like that, but...
Anyway, so yeah, positive stuff. I know, right? Getting this thing up and running. Because man, 1,000 clients is 30 grand a month.
Can you get those clients?
It's about like 20 inquiries. About a month's worth of promotion, like on Instagram. Like,
Oh, you're talking about the PT stuff? Yeah. Oh, that's easy, yeah.
but that's money, man. That's it. And then it can all be automated. I don't have to go anywhere.
So do you want me to shoot a video? Just finished at Hawksmoor. The Big Matt is what we went there for. It's basically, I think Matt is the chef. Matt is the chef, and it's his interpretation of the Big Mac, which tastes exactly like a Big Mac, which was quite banging. What are your thoughts?
Oh man, this is my 8th time.
Eighth time. So Christian's been there 8 times already. This is I lost my virginity to Matt, I suppose. And yeah, it was well worth it. The fries. I don't know how they got the fries so on point.
They're McDonald's chips, man.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like what happened was, because we had to wait a bit for the food, so I think what happened was they drove down the road, they did a little cheeky Deliveroo, got the Big Mac out, and just got a bit of better meat quality. So I thought that happened.
Highly recommend.
Anyway, and I'm heading back to the station now, and I'm going to update you on the trainers and how that looks. Yeah, catch you soon. Back again, so I've just made it back from London, and I can honestly say I am walking a lot slower now than I was at the beginning of the day. So my honest opinion on the Climacool 2017, a bit of an L, bit of a foul in my opinion. Before I walk past my car, a bit of a foul. They're nowhere near as because the upper is so comfy, but the sole itself, if it was Boost, oh mate, these trainers would be a game changer. And also, so I got the coral colour, and to me, you know, every brand will just name pink something different just to make it suit them, to make it feel less intimidating for guys. So I just assumed coral was just their polite way of saying a shade of pink, but they were like more of a pinky orange, which wasn't what I was going for. And today I obviously saw the Pharrells, and they were like that really pale pink, which is what I've been searching for all year. And I'm a UK size 11, so it's hard to get trainers in that size of these funky colours. So look, that's why I got them. I'm gonna now look for the Pharrells, I think, and then go from there. That's obviously gonna be my win. And I'll probably update you more when I get home. I'm back, and yeah, definitely to recap on earlier, I think the Climacool is definitely it's a really hard trainer. Like, I got a blister today, which I don't even remember the last time I got a blister wearing a pair of trainers, so that was a bit of a shocker. I wasn't expecting that. They're just, I don't know, like, I wanted to love these trainers so much. I think at the moment now that they're gonna be, if I'm going from A to B and I'm in the car, yeah, I might put them on. They're not comfortable where you can just walk around London all day. So, like, I got all my stats in today, and it wasn't really worth it. Like, my feet are not in a good place considering where I expected them to be. So Would I recommend them? Probably not. Definitely, if they had an Ultra Boost bottom, if they had an Ultra Boost sole, they'd be magic, but they're not. So for me, cop or not, probably a not, I'm afraid. And I really wanted to like these trainers. Stick to Ultra Boost. But if you haven't had Ultra Boost, then yeah, like 100%, if you find normal Adidas trainers comfortable, then yeah, get them. 100%, you know, in that sense, they've got a nice, unique style. But I think once you go Ultra Boost, it's hard to go back. So for that, I probably wouldn't go there. So yeah, and back to that burger today, if you are a fan of the Big Mac, then I recommend you go to Hawksmoor, get the Big Mac, it's called, and it's just like having all the flavours of McDonald's without the guilt, without the stomachache after, without the running to the toilet. So thumbs up, and then you can have a cocktail with it or anything that you feel that you want to have with it, and in a nice setting. Probably going to cost you a lot more than a Big Mac meal, but you got to play for your class, haven't you? Yeah. And you saw I copped something earlier, didn't you? And well, let's just say I'm going to save that for the next one. Peace.